ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ರಾಮಾಯ ರಾಮಭದ್ರಾಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ವೇಧಸೆ ರಘುನಾಥಾಯ ನಾಥಾಯ ಸೀತಾಯ ಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 56 of Kishkinda Kanda in Ramayana. In the previous chapter, we saw all the Vanaras finally decided to follow the command of Angada, who had decided to fast unto death because returning back to Kishkinda doesn't guarantee his life, who may be killed in the hands of Sugriva. Instead of being killed in the hands of his uncle, he decided to sit there for a fast unto death. And while all the Vanaras were sitting there for expecting the death, they saw a great king of vultures approaching them. While the monkeys remained seated on the mountain plateau, resolved on their last great fast, the king of the vultures by chance came to that place. That long lived bird, the fortunate brother of Jatayu, was renowned for his strength and prowess. Issuing from a cave on the mighty Vindhya mountain, he observed the monkeys seated there, and highly gratified, he said, "Every man reaped the fruit of his former acts. On account of this, after a long time, this food comes to me. I shall eat up these monkeys one by one as they die." Because vultures are always fond of the dead bodies, so it will going to wait for the vanaras to die, and then will going to eat up all of them, and is happy seeing so much of abundant food available at its disposal. Eyeing those apes, the vulture expressed himself thus, and hearing the utterances of that famished bird, Angada, full of apprehension, addressed Hanuman in faint accent, saying, "Behold, on account of Sita, death, the descendant of Vivaswat has come to this place to Vivaswat has come, that is basically Yama, has come to this place to destroy the monkeys. Rama's purpose not having been affected, nor the mandate of the king obeyed. So we could neither able to obey the mandate of King Sugriva, nor we could able to complete the purpose of Rama of finding Sita. This calamity has overtaken the monkeys unaware. You are conversant in detail with all that Jatayu, prince of vultures, did for the sake of Sita. All beings, even those born of the mating of beasts, desire, that is, even those which are born among the creatures like the vulture, Jatayu, even that is also desire to please Rama, the cost of their lives, as we have done, because even Vanaras are also like the wild beasts. So, like Vanaras, like Jatayu, everybody is in the service of Rama. They are ready to give up their body, they are ready to give up their life for the sake of Rama. On account of Rama's love and compassion, people bear each other affection and pity. The blessed Jatayu voluntarily laid down his life for the good of Rama. We too, exhausted and about to die, come to this forest to render a service to the son of Raghu. We have searched the woods in vain for Maithili. Happy is the prince of vultures, that is Jatayu, who was slain in combat by Ravana, for he is freed from the fear of Sugriva and has attained the supreme abode. Remember here, Jatayu was killed much before Rama meets Sugriva. But the way Angada is comparing is he is trying to bring Jatayu's death and their own death in parlance. They both are dying for the sake of the work of Rama, and because Jatayu died earlier, he was not having the fear of Sugriva. Whereas now, we who are dying now, we are dying for the fear of Sugriva. That is how he is trying to say Jatayu is freed from the fear of Sugriva, and it died much earlier for the in the service of Rama. The death of Jatayu and King Dasharatha and the abduction of Sita has placed the monkeys in jeopardy. In fact, the death of King Dasharatha, had it not been happened when Bharata came to Chitrakuta, if King Dasharatha was accompanying him, with Kaikeyi also giving her consent, Rama would have simply returned back to Ayodhya, and this objection of Sita would not happen, and Rama would not have been in the Dandaka forest. And then monkeys need, and he will be developing friendship with Sugriva that would allow monkeys to come to this place in searching for Sita and now giving up their life on their own. So he is giving a link saying that it is the death of the king Dasharatha that had finally led to the death of all the monkeys here on the seashore as they are unable to search Sita. The sojourn of Rama and Lakshmana in the forest with Sita, Raghava's slaying of Vali with an arrow, the slaughter of innumerable demons by Rama in his wrath, all owe to their origin to those boons granted to Kaikeyi. Because Dasharatha has given boons to the Kaikeyi, Rama came to the Dandaka forest. Otherwise, Rama would never have come to the Dandaka forest. Because of that boon to the Kaikeyi, Rama, who came into the Dandaka forest, he killed the demons, he killed the Vali, he made all the monkeys to go in search of Sita, and because of that reason, this group of monkeys are now facing fast unto death. In fact, even in our life, we keep doing that. Whenever we are in a distress, we try to connect everything, though they are unrelated. We still try to make a connection saying that everybody else is the reason for our distress. However, this made a completely different impact on the other side to the great king of the vultures, Sampati. Hearing these piteous words and seeing the monkeys stretched on the ground, the magnanimous king of the vultures was deeply moved, and that sharp beaked bird cried out, because we know this Sampati is none else but the brother, elder brother of Jatayu, having a lot of love towards its younger brother. Who is it who, causing my heart to tremble, speaks thus of the death of my brother, dearer to me than life itself? How did the demon and the vulture came to fight in Janasthana? It is after a long time that I hear the name of my brother spoken. I wish to descend from this lofty mountain height. I am well pleased to hear of my youthful and valiant brother, renowned for his exploits. I wish to learn of the death of my brother Jatayu, O foremost of monkeys, and how King Dasharatha, whose elder son is Rama, beloved of his elders, came to be his friend. Means how Rama established friendship with Jatayu. I am unable to fly in consequence of my wings having been scorched by the rays of the sun. Assist me to descend from this mountain, O conquerors of your enemies. Thus, at the end of it, what happened was while Angada was simply go on connecting many unrelated things together, saying that the death of Jatayu finally had led to the death of these monkeys, because had Jatayu win over Ravana, then certainly Ravana would not have been able to abject Sita, and then they need not have to go in search of Sita. So he is trying to bring a parlance, he is trying to bring a parallel between the death of Jatayu and the current position of the monkeys. Let us see what impact this will going to have on Sampati. Thus ended chapter 56 of Kishkinda Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Paravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.